So I needed a drill pump basically for winterizing boats, and I found this one on Amazon for $29.99. It's super fast shipping. It says it can be used for water as well as oil. So we're gonna test it out and see how it works. So here's the box it came in. Of course the box was all mangled, but at least it has their brand name on it, so that's kind of a good sign. Came with two different types of hoses, one for water, antifreeze, the other for oil. Handful of different fittings. The pump itself, and some directions. So to assemble the garden hose end, I'll take a few of these pieces here. It just goes in there. Then they give you a little rubber gaskets. So we'll push those in. So I got the gasket in there. I'm just going to push that into the end of the hose. So I got the garden hose hooked up. It does clearly label on here, in and out. So for starters, I'm just gonna stick this in a gallon of antifreeze. I'm not gonna put any fittings on this end. I'm gonna try this with a cordless drill, and I'll just see what happens. So instead of wasting a bunch of antifreeze, I filled up it says 10-gallon trash can full of water. Just standard 18-volt drill. Make sure it's on there good. And stick the hose in the bucket. Now this is on speed setting 1, so we'll see what happens. Coming out, Peter. Go to speed setting 2. So we'll see how long it takes to pump 10 gallons. So we're going to call that 9 gallons. It wasn't full to the top, and I got a little bit down in the bottom yet from where the hose curls up. So if you had another set of hands and had it stuffed down in there, you could probably get all of it, but that was actually pretty quick. So now I got it set up for pumping oil. I have my doubts with this. I ran into a little problem here. These plastic ends, they don't screw on straight. This one I had no trouble with. This one gets in about 2 or 3 threads and then it goes cockeye. So I think I'm on there good. I'm not positive. But we're gonna stick the oil tube in a bucket of drain oil and we'll see what happens. Alright, so a little tricky getting this set up. Again, another pair of hands to go a long ways, but I'm gonna start again with my drill on 1 and we'll see if it'll suck the oil out of the barrel. It is coming up the clear tube, but very slowly. We'll switch it over to 2. Now it's coming out. So overall, I think Amazon had this at like 4.6 stars. I'm going to go a little lower. For what I'm going to use it for, it'll actually work almost perfect. So I'm basically just going to use it for pumping water, pumping antifreeze into boats, etc. I'm not going to use this for oil. That's where the lower rating will come in. It took forever for it to prime itself with oil. When it did start pumping, it was just extremely slow. There's much better options out there for pumping oil. So two more reasons for the lower rating are the fittings. They don't screw on straight. You think you're getting it on straight, and at the last second it'll skip a thread and go crooked on you. So once it's on, but it can be tricky. And they give you probably the cheapest piece of hose known to man. So when I use this, I'm just gonna probably get a decent garden hose, maybe a longer length, and from there we'll see how it lasts. But I'm gonna give it probably a 3.5.